Yeah, what's up? Hello, hello. Can you guys hear me? I'm going live right now. We're probably gonna try to get some people in here so that we can rescore some old fights. I was on Raider LA's channel earlier, and we rescored the Harrison Charlo fight. And my first viewing, I believe I had it 115, 113 for Harrison. But in my second viewing, I had it 115, 113 for Charlo. But I gave I gave three of the four swing rounds to Charlo. So if you gave one of those to Harrison, one more of those to Harrison, it was a draw, and he gave 3 out of 4 of those to Harrison. He won. So yeah, it was a close fight, competitive fight. Harrison turns up in the first half, and he kind of dwindles as the second half goes on. Lou, what's up, man? I can't believe you're not a moderator. I just made you one. Um, yeah, so essentially in that regard, fights that are close and competitive, I don't really mind. Unfortunately, you do have to pick a winner, and I think picking Harrison is absolutely fine and acceptable. And considering, I know it's not his score fights, but the rounds that Harrison did win were more convincing, in my opinion. Black and Brown, what's up? Do you guys want a link? I'm thinking of rescoring the fights again soon. I got the watch together ready. We just kind of pick what fight we want to do. I know Get the Smoke is on there. I don't know if Raider is ready or if he's gonna come on to here. I kind of didn't let him know. I was manning half his stream basically, and I thought I might as well just go live. Even if I don't end up rescoring anything, I'll just change the title um, before we go forward. Yeah. So let me know if you guys want to come up here. Welcome. You guys have any recommendations or any fights that you do want to do? Let me know. There were a couple fights that we had in mind last time, and we ended up picking Charlo Harrison. We also had Canelo Lara, I believe. We had Triple G Canelo. I should be able to get the straw pull that I just done. Maybe just use it over here. Yeah, I'll just use the old straw pull, to be honest. Yeah, I'm posting it in the chat right now. I'm moving around right now. Get the Smoke, what's up? Chen Smoke, salute. Get the Smoke, hello. Justin Trouble, salute. Mike from Boston. We're still deciding. I'll post it right now in the chat. You guys can vote there what fights we can rescore, and I'll have a watch together. I'll post a link where we can all watch it together, and you guys can not only just hear our voices, but you can join along yourself as well. I'm glad to see everyone coming in. Get the Smoke, you said you're moving around right now, so like you'll come later or you can't join or what's up? I'm glad to see everyone here. So essentially the plan, I don't know if you tuned into LA Raiders, I'm just going to assume that you didn't so I can explain, but we're going to pick a fight, we're going to rescore it, we're going to have a panel there rescoring it as well, as if we were the judges, and after every round we're going to, sporting advantage, what's that, man? After every round we're going to say who we had winning the round and why we had winning the round, and then halfway through we're going to kind of do a recap, and at the end we'll do our final thoughts on the fight, and we can transition from there or even score another fight. To be honest, it was really fun. I'd never done that on the live before. So okay, Black and Brown, that's awesome, man. Glad to see you gonna join. I put a straw poll in the chat. If you guys could just answer that, and then once you answer the straw poll, I'll be able to kind of gauge what fights you guys do want to see. I do know that there were results. I watched Triple G Canelo 1 in my spare time, I think this weekend, but I don't mind watching it again, I guess. The results here, we have plenty of fights. Currently leading is Canelo Lara, but I think that might be a little biased because that was from the last time. We have Oscar Tito, wow, there's actually a great multiple fights have 1 or 2 votes, and that's surprising to me. A lot of fights, it's not a definitive answer. Glad to see you guys here. I don't really have a preference, to be honest, on what fight we should watch, but I would prefer to watch, I don't know, maybe something interesting or controversial. I don't know how controversial Fury Wilder was controversial, but I'm kind of set. I watched it pretty recently. I don't think my scorecard would change very much, but if for the sake of discussion, that'd be a good fight. Or Provodnikov Brownlee would be entertaining. Any of the Barrera Morales fights. Pacquiao Marquez, excellent fight. Canelo Lara, very controversial, very technical fight as well, so it'd be cool to score. kind of see what different people's scoring criteria is, what they value. Yeah, let me update this. I don't know if anything's changed. No, it's still generally the same. Lisa Bales, salute. How you doing, Lisa? I just got off Hefes. I was kind of just being on the stream with Battle Rifle, and it's kind of I don't know, weird when Hefe just jumps off mid-sentence and then he's there the whole time, turns out. Yeah, so I'm just gonna drop my link really quick to Twitter and in some Hangout groups, see if anyone else wants to join. But let me know how you guys' days are going right now, and what fights you guys are interested in, or even if it's not on the list, any other fight, I'd be happy to add it. And if you guys could, it would mean a lot if you could leave a like too. That'd be nice. You don't have to, of course. Just showing up here is fine enough. I enjoy having company here, and it's cool. Mike from Boston says I vote Triple G Canelo 1. Yeah, we can do that. Not having to flex. So yeah, I don't care about how many people are in my chat. It's the quality of the people, and you guys are all great. IBT, I think Charlo was robbed. You think he was robbed? I wouldn't call that a robbery, man. That fight was close. That was a really close fight. I definitely wouldn't call it a robbery. I'm fine with Harrison winning. I had Harrison winning my first viewing. Yeah, I think he did a fantastic job that fight. And I think robbery is a strong word. Robbery to me is the person clearly did not deserve to win, and I thought that was a competitive enough fight to warrant a Harrison victory. And the second fight, I had Harrison winning too, if I recall correctly, until he got caught during the left hook exchange, which I mentioned in the stream. He gets caught with that, and that actually wins Charlo round because he gets staggered for a second. That's just a weakness I think Harrison has. If he lifts his arms, he has a wide hook. So what happens is Charlo has pretty good timing, and he's a strong guy. So when he does a counter left hook, it's bad, you know. And Tony Harrison, it's not like he has an amazing chin or anything like that. So it certainly rocked him, and it ultimately led to his KO loss to Charlo to lose the WBC title recently. Yeah, Harrison didn't win a round after the 6th. I had him winning the 8th round, and you guys had Charlo winning the 11th round very clearly because of the 3 power punches he landed. But I honestly think Harrison was boxing better. So if you had that round to Harrison, like, he did get hurt, but he was also outboxing Charlo. You know what I mean? It depends on what you value more. The Texan, what's up, man? What fights are on the menu? I'll drop a straw poll. I have people voting on what fight they want to see. Currently leading right now is, let me check. It's Canelo Triple G with 5 votes. So we might do that fight. Oh, Ward Kovalev has the same amount of votes as well. So we can choose between those two if they continue to lead. Yeah. What else is there to say? I guess we can wait a little bit, see if people want to come on, and then I'll drop some links right now, and we can pick on like the final contenders. You know, what final 2 fights make it, and then we'll go from there. I've already set up a watch together. I'm not going to drop it yet because I don't have the fight ready, but I'll basically be controlling that, and we can talk on the panel what we think. Yeah, so not much really to say right now. I think there's some great fights on that list. I wouldn't mind doing any of them. I don't really have a preference. I already did Charlo Harrison. That's kind of the one that I was itching to do, especially with the panel that we had at that moment. I might just close the poll for now, and we can do those 2. We can vote between Canelo Triple G 1 or 2, and then Ward Kovalev 1. That was a very close fight. I'm gonna set it up as soon as the poll ends. Oh, so the Texan, the way it works is you don't actually have to set it up on your end. I would just drop a link to this website, and the website would basically have the website would have us all on the same video. So what happens is if I pause it, it would pause it for you as well, and if you go back, it would go back for me as well. It's like everyone is on a single YouTube page, essentially. So there's no setup required. You would just have to join. You don't even have to join the panel, but you could join the panel and then score it on here, or you could just score it by yourself, and we'll have your input in the chat. I think I'm gonna close the polling for now. So yeah, we're just gonna vote on Canelo Triple G 1 or 2 or Ward Kovalev. So let me just put that in the chat. And then just based on what the chat says, just based on what the chat says, we'll move forward from there. I have to probably find the fight on YouTube, and then I'll put it in the watch together. But yeah, this watch together thing's really cool. We'll all get to see it at the same time. There's no delay. If someone falls behind, we can pause and go back, you know. Red Glove Militant, what's up? You're in the chat? I didn't see you, man. Oh, yeah, you're there. What's up? Thanks for dropping by. Highly appreciated. Boxing Monster, what's up? Chance, I'm gonna do shout outs really quick. Lisa Bales, The Texan, Boxing Monster, Chen Smoke, Sporting Advantage, Justin Trouble, Red Glove Militant, Tim W. I don't know if I said The Texan already, I probably did. Black and Brown Boxing. How we doing, guys? Lou, you've been in the chat since the beginning. Lou's fast with this stuff. He's very fast. Okay, I see one vote for Ward Kovalev. Any preference between the Canelo fights? I don't mind doing 1 or 2. Both are great fights. I like 2 a little better though, just because you know they both come forward. But 1 is still great fight. Triple G Canelo 1's my vote. Okay, cool. So we're 1-1 right now. Anybody else want to chime in? Sorry for the delay. I'm just trying to find people who can jump on the panel and want to talk about it. Ward versus okay, so we got 2 votes for Andre Ward versus Sergey Kovalev and 1 for Canelo Triple G. Lisa, Tim, Black and Brown, you guys want to vote on this? That'd be greatly appreciated. I believe both fights are on YouTube, right? I should be able to find the fights on YouTube and then just bring them there. Yeah, okay. The fight's there, and then let me find Ward Kovalev in case I need that one. Great fights, both of them, to be honest. And I believe in my first viewing I had Kovalev winning the Andre Ward fight. Too tired to type, but respect to all. H Money is a lunatic. What's up, Jorge Vargas? L Dog. Okay, so I think we have 1, 2 Ward Kovalev, 1 Canelo Triple G, 2 Canelo Triple G. Okay, so it's pretty even. They're all on YouTube, so shouldn't be an issue getting them, to be honest. Red Glove, appreciate the shout outs. Definitely. It's pretty even right now. I'll take basically the next vote will decide it for me. There's no one backstage, right? Yeah. No. Drop the link in the chat if anyone wants to join on the panel. Would be greatly appreciated. Love to have you on. I'm letting anyone on who's not insane. So H Money is banned. We got 2-2 for the vote, so next one I'll just count that to break the tie on Ward Kovalev or Triple G Canelo. I'll set that up in the watch together now, and if you don't get the watch together, let me know so I can explain it again. But it's pretty simple and it's pretty cool, to be honest. And if we're watching the fight, I would ask that we don't watch it with volume, just so we don't have any bias like that from no bias from the commentary, because the commentary can play into effect sometimes. I have it ready here. So if anyone wants to join now, I think we're going to do I'm just gonna do Ward Kovalev since I haven't seen that one in a minute. If you guys don't mind, unless unless you guys really want to do Canelo Triple G. But let me get the link to invite you guys. So the way this works is you want to just click the link. You want to just click the link, and then you'll be in the same room essentially as us, and I'll be able to pause. And you just got to lower your own volume, and we'll pause. And when the round ends, I'll pause, and we'll be able to watch the fight together at the same time with no delay. GTS has a lot of love for Charlo. I think he likes Charlo. Kind of fits his values in boxing. I figure, right? I mean, he spoke highly of Charlo, but he does have some weaknesses, and in that fight, especially in that fight, I noticed he has issues with finding his range. He doesn't really understand the depth rail. Freddie Mars, what's up, man? If you want to hop on, let me know. I think we're going to be doing Ward Kovalev, so let me change the title. But I got a dislike. Damn, someone's saying. I'm just kidding. We have, Mike. What's up, Mike? How you doing?
Yeah. What's up? Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, you're good.
Okay.
You good with us doing Ward Kovalev 1?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good with any of them. I mean, they're both those Triple G and Canelo and Ward Kovalev. Either one are both great fights to Rescore.
Yeah, and Raider from LA is busy right now, but he's probably going to come on later, and we can just score that one after if you'd like. So, Texan,
okay.
How you doing, man?
What's up? What's up?
So,
yeah, I'm just trying to like figure out like how I can watch the fight and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna like see how it's done, you know.
Yeah. So, do you have the YouTube open still?
YouTube, nah, just on StreamYard on my phone.
Oh, okay.
But like
you're on your phone?
Yeah, but I have my other phone open right now on the stream, actually.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So with that, you're gonna want to go in the chat, and I just dropped I'm not sure. Maybe you guys aren't seeing it. That might be the issue there, to be honest. But
is it called Stream Poll? Or
it's called It's W2G. That's a W2G.tv.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to click that, and then you'll be joined in with me, and you'll be able to watch the fight live. And anyone can click that link. I'll approve everyone. Just no trolling. And if you want to hop on the panel, same rules, no trolling. And any opinion is respectable. If you had it 12-0 for Andre Ward, I'm not gonna, it's not really a debate. It's just to give your thoughts. And we're probably gonna have some disagreements on rounds, but that's fine. And try to have a paper and pencil ready, or wherever you want to write down your score. And try your best not to let others influence you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. I was gonna ask you, man. I was gonna tell you that the link wouldn't open on like the other phone, but that might be an issue with my phone because it's been acting up lately, like the other phone. But I'm gonna hop off this stream and see like if I could get on like through this phone that I'm talking to you right now with.
Yeah, that's cool.
Cool.
And then I'll drop a link for you, man.
All right.
All right, that's cool. What do you do? Have you watched this fight before?
Yeah, definitely. I've seen the fight a bunch of times.
Yeah. So do you know what your last time you scored it was? Do you know what your scorecard was? You don't have to go look for it, but if you remember.
I believe that it was. I think I had it 115, 113 in favor of Kovalev.
Mhm.
It's been a while, but I know I had it close, but I do know I had Kovalev winning the fight.
Yeah, I think that's what I had it as well. I don't really call those fights robberies, but I definitely didn't have him winning, and I think I watched the second time and I didn't have him winning. But I haven't watched in a while, so hopefully I'm not, predisposed to a certain score. I just scored Charlo Harrison the other way, and I hadn't done that before because that was my second time viewing it. So, some of these fights are close like that.
So you scored in favor of Charlo, you mean?
Yeah, so my first time I had Harrison winning, but this time I watched it just now. I had Charlo winning with swing rounds. So if you gave some of the swing rounds to Harrison, he could have won, and I think that's fair. I don't really agree with the fact that people said it was a robbery. I thought Harrison could have won just fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of these fights, and I think that's a perfect example of a fight that really should have been a draw because it's so close that if you have a fight that could really go either way, it's hard to say, if you're just doing it to trying to pick someone, just because you want to pick someone when you really think it's just a draw. I mean, that's a fight, in my opinion, where I have a very difficult time picking a winner because of swing rounds.
Yeah, and round by round, it seems fine to judge, but those are certain key rounds that are, it's kind of, what do you prefer, right? And like the first round, very barely anything happened, but then you have rounds like the eighth, where if they had landed like 2 more jabs, it would have been, that's enough to sway it, right? But you have the first round, I gave Charlo, but if you gave that to Harrison, I would have had absolutely zero argument, and then it would have been a draw. And if you gave another round to Harrison, then he wins. You know what I mean? So I think the word robbery is thrown around very loosely. I thought that fight could have been a draw. It could have been 1 point to Charlo, 1 point to Harrison. And it's, is anyone really mad about seeing that rematch? And the fact that he got TKO'd or KO'd, that kind of seals it for Charlo. So he should feel better about that than having a narrow win. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. And the funny thing is, in the second fight, I actually had Tony Harrison up at the time of the knockout. I thought
Me too.
He was the fight. Yeah.
I thought he was winning comfortably as well. I thought he had an excellent game plan, but he just had a lazy hook, and he got caught and countered, and he wasn't able to recover.
I think he just got too
comfortable.
He got too comfortable. He saw that he was winning the fight. He thought that he could do a little bit of showboating when he should have acted like acted like what it was. It was a fight that he could easily get knocked out in if he dropped his guard for 2 seconds.
Yeah, it's a championship fight. You have to be on your toes, all 12 rounds, every second of the round. You can't loosen up.
Exactly.
Yeah. I'm just gonna wait for Texan a little bit, so you can come back on.
Yeah, I'm on the link right now. The watch together. It's still loading. It looks like it's still loading. It says members only. I don't know.
Refresh. I just let everyone in now.
Okay, let me refresh it.
Yeah, because I had it moderated so no one comes in and just messes everything up. But right. I have it 2 seconds into their first round, and they both walked and just entered the ring.
Okay.
Texan, what's up? Johnny boy, what's up, man? Texan, welcome back.
Yeah, man. I tried logging into. I tried getting into that thing, but it kept on loading and saying members only and stuff like that.
Yeah. I just approved everyone. So that was my bad because I had it on moderated mode, so people can't come in randomly and troll.
Yeah, let me try it again then.
All right, cool. That was my bad. I was not paying attention. Yeah, especially these kinds of fights with championships and Andre Ward moving up. He was undisputed, and Kovalev was undisputed. He was the unified champion. These are great fights, and I don't think that robbery should be thrown around like that. Oh wait, I don't want to start the fight yet, so I don't know who did that, but.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm in the room.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna drop the link to the watch together again. I'm gonna make some banners really quick, just so people who are coming in can maybe follow along easier, or if they're having difficulty with the following along, I'll have some banners up while we talk, so they can at least know generally how far in the fight we are. and I'll be dropping the link consistently so that people can hop in mid-fight even. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, sounds good.
Oh, wait, who started the fight? Try to have your volume off too if you are going to be in there to everyone, and don't start the fight yet. Whoever's doing that, I don't know.
Oh, you know what would be another good fight actually in the future to possibly do would be um, Triple G against Daniel Jacobs. I think that fight could have gone, possibly could have gone either way too.
Yeah, definitely. That was a good fight, and I believe my first viewing I had it very narrowly for Jacobs. So.
Yeah, I think the knockdown really is what sealed it for Triple G. But
Yeah.
if you look at the later rounds, if you just started watching in the sixth round, let's say, and you just watched the second half of the fight, you could easily think that Jacobs took it. So it's definitely a very close fight. I think it's just a rematch, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I was surprised that the rematch didn't occur. I guess just typing to see my name.
I think that they were trying to get to the Canelo fight so fast they didn't want to they didn't want to mess around, and everyone was so anxious for that fight at that time, and that it was the next one up. But I think that no one wanted to waste their time with a rematch with when Triple G had taken the victory. But under normal circumstances, I think that Jacob should have definitely campaigned for a rematch.
Yeah. I think he would have seen success as well. I thought he did bring a very good game plan to the first fight, sorry, their only fight, I guess. But the knockdown truly, it's a scale tipper. Those kinds of knockdowns, and same thing with the Derevyanchenko Triple G fight.
Yeah, man. That fight, I can't find a way to. I can't score that for Triple G. I just thought that he lost that one pretty. It was pretty convincing. And I think there was something wrong with Triple G. I think he was sick. I mean, he looked sick to me. He didn't look well. He didn't look like himself. I think under normal circumstances, Triple G would beat Derevyanchenko, but I think that he lost that night, and they did give him the victory because they need a third fight with Canelo to make his contract worth it. So they couldn't have him lose that fight. So I think there was definitely some bias and some possibly some other stuff going on behind the scenes, because normally I think it should have been unanimous for Derevyanchenko. That's just the way I saw it, at least.
Yeah, I remember I tuned into the fight late, so I started halfway through the first round, and I was like, okay, he's looking competitive. And then when he got dropped, I was like, oh, damn, right? And then he got cut, and I was like, oh, poor guy's not going to go all 12. And then I had him beating up Triple G, you know what I mean? So
exactly, yeah. And Triple G didn't look like, how he normally doesn't look like he's effective. Even Canelo, when Canelo was landing, big shots on him, Triple G probably has one of the best chins of the world, but he seemed like in that Derevyanchenko fight that he didn't want to fight. He didn't want to be there. He didn't
look comfortable.
Yeah, I mean, I think that he was, because there was rumors that he had the flu or something, and he kind of looked like it. I mean, he looked like he just wasn't well. He kind of had, he looked just kind of pale and sickly, a little bit like that. I feel like there was something off. So I don't think that's a good representation of how good or bad Triple G is now. Like a lot of people are saying that he.
He's washed and shot. Yeah.
I don't think we can use that fight as an indicator just because he looked bad. I think there was something else going on, but we'll see obviously with his next performance.
Yeah, certainly. And seems like Texan is unable to be in both the panel and the chat, but he found a way to get the watch together working, so he'll at least be in the chat. Did you want to get started now?
Yeah,
oh, wait, no, he's here.
I'm ready, yes.
Yeah,
man?
man, it won't really let me on at the same time, you know, because like this phone, like this other phone right here is not like opening up any type of browser that I want to have access to. So
All right.
probably like I could probably watch it on my TV for right now, like the YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, do you
While
want the timestamp, I guess?
yeah.
Okay, so we're on. Let me drop the link in the private chat, and you can just can you copy it from there, or
Hmm?
can you copy the link in the private chat, or is the watch together working?
Well, it's because like I can't really access it at the same time, but you could go ahead and start it, man. Like I'm pretty sure I'll know like which round y'all will be at.
Yeah, if you want, I put the YouTube link, like the one from YouTube, in the private chat, and you can just keep along and stamp like old-fashioned style, you know.
Oh yeah. All right.
All right, cool. We're at 110 right now.
110.
Yeah, do you guys have your scorecards ready, I guess?
Yeah, I got mine.
All right, cool. I should get mine fully ready. I don't have the rounds labeled. Yeah, so just let me know when you got everything set up, Texan.
Yeah, I'm having some technical difficulties for right now.
It's not good. It's not like I got anywhere to be, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
Let me see right here. Okay. All right.
All right, you got it. It's timestamp 110.
110. All right.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, everyone, get into the watch together if you're not already there. Change your tabs, I guess. We're going to be kind of doing commentary over the fight, and then try to have the volume off on the fight so we don't hear any commentary from them to possibly, accidental bias.
Yeah.
All right, cool. You ready? You ready, Texan?
Yeah.
All right, I'm starting in 3. I'm going to say 3, 2, 1, and then on go, we'll press it. 3, 2, 1, go. So we're entering the first round right now. And the first round has started. Looks like Kovalev has started out on the offense. Ward does a lunging left hook, that misses. They're both just kind of trying to feel each other's range out, pawing at each other. Andre Ward does some hand level changing feints.
Jab to the body by Ward.
Yeah, the body.
Kovalev looks like he's dictating range at this moment for right now.
Yeah. Ward's going for jabs to the body. Looks like his game plan is to hurt him to the body, obviously.
Definitely.
Kovalev being kind of scuffling in the clinch right now against the ropes.
Yeah, Ward is kind of like twitching his head a little bit in order like to avoid any type of straight punches that try to come at him at this point.
Yeah, because Kovalev's a heavy hitter, so, and he's moving up.
And meanwhile, like when Kovalev telegraphs that jab, that's when like Ward is able to throw those jabs to the body, and then Kovalev landed something right there.
Ward landing a lot of jabs to the body. Excellent. Oh, they exchange jabs. Ward gets wobbled a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Clinch, and Kovalev works his body while in the clinch. That was an excellent counter jab.
Yeah.
Looks like they're both feeling each other out right now. Ward's a little more cautious. I think he felt that power.
Yeah, they're both like fighting at the center of the ring.
Mm-hmm. Kovalev pushing him back a little bit with the flurry of punches. They're clinched up against the ropes now. Ref separates them. Ref giving some instructions. Fighting resumes. I'm going to pause it as soon as the round ends, by the way, so we can resync up our times after.
Yeah.
They're just pawing some more. Kovalev feints the right hand, doesn't commit. They're clinching again right now. Ward is seeming to work his body, and he's going in.
Ward landed a check left hook right there.
Yeah. Oh, nice body work, and then they fight outside. They fight off the clinch. They're jabbing now. Some more feints. Ten seconds left in the round. Some messy fighting right now in the middle of the ring. Round's coming. Oh, he lands a nice jab right before the round ends, and that's it.
Yeah, those counter jabs are taking an effect on Ward a little bit.
Yeah. Okay. So the first round, I have it for Kovalev. I thought he landed the more significant punches, and he actually seemed to either catch Ward off guard or wobbled him for a second there with one of his counter jabs. So what do you think, Mike?
Yeah, I have it. I have a 10-9 Kovalev.
All right, cool. And then Texan, or do you want to elaborate?
I kind of gave it to Ward because I actually thought that Ward was landing some jabs to the body, like a little bit more variation right there, but I could see or understand why someone would give it to Kovalev because of the straight right hand that he was landing on Ward early in the rounds too.
Yeah, definitely. He was doing good jabs to the body.
And I think that that Ward took the you could see the he was shaken up a couple of, especially with that jab. I think that he got the worst of the exchanges, at least from what we could see. It's hard to tell with the body shots, but Ward landed more punches overall, it looks like, but I think Kovalev got the better. It's a very close round. I mean, again, it's hard to say.
Rounds are always unconvincing, and they seem strange compared to, like, an 8th round is harder to win than a 1st round. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Hey, actually, I'm having some with the watch together thing. For some reason, I don't know if it's my computer, but it seems like the fight is slowed. Like it's not moving fluidly. Like it seems to like freeze up. So I'm thinking of possibly just watching it on YouTube and see if I can get a better result, because it was kind of hard for me to see that just because it was moving so slowly. Let me exit out.
Do you have my YouTube open?
No, I don't. Is it on? Are you playing it on your YouTube as well?
I was just, if you had it open and turning it off might help. But if you don't have it on, then yeah, you might just have to follow along with the. Are you guys on your phones?
Yeah, I'm on my phone.
I'm on my phone for the whatever, the StreamYard, but I'm on my computer watching the fight. So I'm gonna go.
Okay.
I'm gonna just go.
But I also want to elaborate because there's someone in the comments that's saying that I gave it to Ward, but I also thought that Ward landed a throwaway hook in that round, which was like later on in it, I think, if I remember, and that's why I kind of like edged it towards him. But I could understand like if somebody would give it with the counter jabs or like the jab counters that were moving Ward a little bit. But I just thought that Ward was throwing to the jab, to the body and head as well. And then with that throwaway hook, kind of like convinced me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely. I mean, that's a round that could have gone definitely either way. Very difficult round to score, in my opinion.
Yeah, I can see why you scored at that, and I wouldn't really argue about that. Yeah, Red Glove, it's cool that you're not watching right now. I know you're editing, putting in that work. Just thanks for stopping by, even, man. It's appreciated. So just let me know when you got the YouTube channel thing set up, and let me know if you need a link back in here. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So currently we're at the 4:19 timestamp. And then people in the watch together who it is working for, if it isn't working, then let me know. But we seem to have some technical difficulties, and some people it works fine. So it's just the nature of it, I think, sometimes.
Okay. I'm opening up the fight right now. What did you say the timestamp was again?
It's 4:19.
Yeah, that's when the round ended, right?
Okay, yeah, it seems like YouTube
Yeah,
is
what's up, man?
definitely working better.
Yeah, so let me know when you guys are ready to start it, and I'll do a countdown. Remember, 1, 2, 3, and I'll go. And then, yeah, we'll get it started then.
All right, yeah, I'm just about ready. I'm just waiting for it to load completely.
All right, so you guys ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Just about. I just want to make sure it's
it's all good, man.
Not skipping.
I'll just do a quick shout out. I saw JFL show up. What's up, man? The link made my phone crash. I'm sorry, dude. I didn't mean to do that. What is it? Is it like a taxing website for some people, or? It's interesting.
I mean, it depends on the phone, because like I'm using an Android and like it's a little older than the current models right now. So like I'm having some technical difficulties based on that.
Yeah, I'm just on a laptop, so I'm not really experienced. So I can get why. Yeah. It's essentially 2 streams, I imagine,
Yeah.
Sorry about that sporting advantage. My bad. And then, while we're waiting and you're in the chat, if you haven't pressed the like button, that'd be appreciated. And then also when we have swing rounds, write that down so we can talk about it at the end and stuff, because sometimes it down to that, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's like whenever I'm scoring fights, I score swing rounds as well. Like that way I can remember them.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys know, but BoxRec has a feature where you can check the scorecards of the refs and how they scored it round by round, and you can see how the community scored it round by round, and then you can score yourself. So if you don't have to remember all your cards, you can just log into BoxRec, get the fight. Like the Tony Harrison one, I logged my last my scores that I just did. So if I ever need to look back and see, what did I score that round again? I can just look there.
Already, man.
Yeah, you can even put 10-10 rounds and stuff, or 10-8, whatever you want to do. So it's a cool feature in BoxRec, and I like it. That's one of the other things BoxRec is good for besides data, but their rankings are complete trash.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Sorry for the delay, guys. I had to. I'm restarting YouTube because my browser crashed. So just give me 1 second. Okay, it looks like it's loaded back up and it's going smooth.
That's cool.
Okay, all right. I'm good to go. Whenever you guys.
All right, so we're on 4:19. Are we ready?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, cool. Oh, my Google. Wait. Okay, so I'm gonna start in 3, 1, go. They're just walking back to their corners right now. Every judge gave it to Kovalev. You know, the first rounds didn't really, and sometimes the official scorecard sucks. So, Virgil Hunter. Oh, someone paused it on the side. Oh wait, no, never mind. If you guys are in the watch together, please refrain from pausing it if you can help it. Just put in the chat, in the watch together if you need me to pause it or go back, because of technical difficulties. But if you just pause it out of nowhere, it'll desync us essentially.
Wow.
We're just in the second round right now.
Jab.
It's about to start. They're showing some highlights from the first, and he countered him with that jab. I think he was off balance a little, and it rocked
I
him.
think both of them landed the jab, but Kovalev's was like obviously significantly more powerful.
Yeah, he seemed to definitely knock him off his off balance for sure.
Yeah. Now
Okay, this one is self-explanatory. Ward feigning a little bit. Kovalev now changing levels with his jab as he was earlier as well.
It's a very long jab.
Yeah.
They're clinching right now against the ropes. They got split up. Ward gets scared a little bit there from his feint. Kovalev feinting the right hand very well, pushing Ward to the corner without throwing a punch. Excellent right hand body. The exchange punches. These jabs are getting stuffed by Andre Ward right now. Ward lands a nice jab, but the exchange.
Yeah.
Another jab to the body by Ward.
Yeah. Missed with the left hook.
Yeah. Ward against the ropes right now, but he gets out of there. Oh, he gets caught a little bit.
Oh,
yeah, with a 1-2.
With a 1-2.
Ward working on the back foot right now.
Yeah. Staying calm under pressure, which is very good. They're fighting in the clinch now, and the ref is separate. Ward circling right now. Jab to the body for Ward. Kovalev changing levels right now, feinting his jab. Lands a jab. Getting an angle on Ward right now, but they're both positioning themselves. Good work by both men in the middle of the ring right now.
Oh, down he goes.
Oh, down the second round. Gets caught with the right hand. Andre Ward gets dropped.
Yeah, he dipped in way too late. As soon as right open for the short right hand.
Countered and bad balance at that moment. Gets caught. Kovalev's going in.
Another jab.
Ward clinching. Kovalev lands a jab, working against the ropes right now. Ward getting tagged a little bit. Gets tagged with a jab. Didn't seem to be on solid legs right now. Gets caught with multiple punches. Yeah. Looks like Ward got stunned, but Kovalev didn't have to put his foot on the pedal, and I paused it right now. I had that round, let me think. 10-8 Kovalev, right? With the drop.
10-8 for sure.
Yeah. So
even without the knockdown, man, like I still would have thought it would be a 10-9 round for Kovalev if it weren't for the knockdown. I mean, like
definitely.
You know.
Yeah, yeah. Even without the knockdown, I would have given it to Kovalev, but I had to make it 10-8 with the knockdown.
Yeah.
So we're now working our way into the third round. Do you guys have any thoughts?
I'm surprised
I
how
mean,
Ward gained his equilibrium that quick, after that round.
yeah, I think he got up too fast. He got up really fast. He should, I think boxers do that a lot of times to show that they're not hurt, but they should really take just take a knee for a second, get the equilibrium back, then stand up instead of trying to, impress the judge. He had that smile on his face trying to show like, he wasn't hurt, but in the end, he probably would have been better off just taking the time and getting his legs back 100%.
Yeah, you have to make sure to keep your composure in situations like that. And if you dart up too quickly, you might not be fully recovered, and that'll show more than you taking a full 8 count. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So right now, my timestamp is 8:42.
Yeah, I'm actually at the same. I'm at 8:42 as well, but I don't know if they're if what you're watching, if the version I'm watching is the same version.
Is it Kovalev Ward 1 2016 full fight HBO boxing?
Yeah. Yep. So we're the same. We're the same.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. And then Texan, are you synced up? I'm at 8:42.
Yeah, same here, man. I just marked it as soon as you put 8:42. I was already like playing the round, but like I skipped back to 8:42.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
so
like just between the breaks. Yeah, just between the breaks.
Okay. 3, 2, 1, go.
All right.
Ward getting water on his face and stuff. I'm sure his corner is very concerned.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is the speech where Virgil delivers the Ali one.
Ward didn't land a power punch in the second round. Damn.
Oh.
Oof.
Yeah, he got him.
Yeah, there.
One more time. Oh man, that was a bad decision right there.
Yeah.
And I'm not talking like in the context of like a bad knockdown, but like that was a bad decision by Ward.
Yeah, bad choice to exchange there. All right, the third round has begun. Kovalev's backing Ward into the corner right now with some feints.
Ward stepping to Kovalev with the clinch.
Mm-hmm. Some awkward clinch tactics.
Ward landed a sneaky right hand before that little tackle right there.
Ward like, fuck that, I'm not shaking it. I'm not pounding gloves with you.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, these guys do not like each other.
Yeah, especially after this fight, they don't.
Ward caught the jab Kovalev caught that Ward jab with the right hand, and now he's landing a 1-2 right there.
Yeah, lands some good punches, and then the clinch. Ward lands a left hook. Now they're feinting again. Ward slips a punch, and then they clinch. Clinch broken. Good cutting off the ring by Kovalev right now. Getting Ward into the ropes without throwing anything.
Yeah, he's doing a good job.
Oh, he gets caught with a good left straight here.
Oh, he just got caught with the jab.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them getting tagged a little bit there. Ward strangely choosing to fight in the pocket by running in.
Yeah, he's getting a little too greedy right there in those exchanges.
Yeah, I don't get what the strategy was there exactly. He didn't come in with offense. He just came in running with his hands up. More clinching. Oh, nice. Gets caught with a good left hook. Kovalev gets caught.
Yeah.
Kovalev seemed to have pissed him off a little. He's trying to walk him down now. Kovalev using the hangman style for a second, switching back. Ward lands a jab to the body, but it wasn't clean. They both missed their punches.
By Kovalev.
Yeah. Good jab by Kovalev, and then they start clinching. I'm fighting on the inside right now. It's kind of like some dirty boxing on the inside right there. Ten seconds left in the round. Ward misses a left hook. Kovalev lands a jab and the round ends. I pause the video.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So what do you guys have that round?
Oh man, probably gonna have to give it to Kovalev, because Ward started a little bit too late, like in the last minute, whereas Kovalev was landing like a combination earlier, and then he was landing some jabs in between. But it was another close round. But I still give it to Kovalev.
Yeah, I have it the same as well. But again, I can see it going the other way as well. But I have it 10-9 Kovalev.
Yeah, so going into the fourth round, I have it 30-26, so 3-0 with a knockdown in favor of Kovalev. I thought he landed the more significant punches. I thought the ring generalship was in his favor. I thought he landed the more effective punches. And I think Ward had some weird moments where he let himself get caught when Kovalev's too fresh still. So, yeah.
That might have been like from the damage that he took in the second round, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
All right, so at the moment I'm at 12:58.
12:58?
38.
Okay. 12:38. Okay. Okay, yeah, I'm at 12:38.
All right, are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Two judges gave it to Kovalev, one gave it to Ward.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That's the official scorecards too. It's interesting. There's like certain states, I believe, that allow the cards to go out after every round or something like that. Punches landed through the third round. Kovalev landed 27 in total, and Ward has landed 19, I think. That's funny. In the corner it says rematch, like they're advertising.
I gotta admit though, man, like when that third round happened, Ward, like right before like he got into those like nasty clinches and stuff like that, he was able to land like a sneaky right hand every once in a while, but Kovalev was able to try to nullify it a little bit just in time as well, but with the right hand.
Yeah, so agreed. The fourth round begins. They're both posturing in the middle of the ring right now. Ward clinching, but it seems that Kovalev's getting his fair share of work on the inside as well. Ward looking to make this a dirty boxing fight on the inside at the moment. Very difficult to score this kind of action.
I'd say it's pretty even. Ward got a couple shots in. So Kovalev. Oh, that Ward just got a right hand.
Yeah. Oh, Kovalev catches him with the jab, but Andre Ward dodges the other jabs. Break the clinch. Ward on the back foot now, circling. Oh, there's the left hook. It misses. Kovalev lands a very weak jab. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about those bursting left hooks from Ward. They haven't been effective thus far. Oh, good left hook by Andre Ward. Kovalev catches him with the weak jab in the middle of that. Kovalev pushing Ward back now. Kovalev lands some shots, but they're not clean. Barely contact. Ward jabs Kovalev to the body.
Yeah, he's just throwing it out there right now.
Shooting the jab, I guess measure range. You have to be careful when you leave your arm out like that, because while you're measuring your range, your opponent can be too. Kovalev catches him with a good right hand as he comes in, but he gets a punch on the inside.
Maybe
Ward,
that could be the bait, you know what I mean?
yeah, you're right. He could be trying to bait him.
Throw the jab to the body right there.
You can see the jabs to the body starting to pile up a little bit.
Yeah. Ward measuring some more. He's circling. I don't think he's landed much right now, though. Maybe he's just trying to tire Kovalev out. More fighting on the inside. Ward lands some body shots on the inside. Kovalev lands some body shots on the inside, but Ward lands his fair share of punches too. They're just posturing right now. He lands a jab. He lands a second jab. Ward dodges rest. Good defense by Ward here. Good counter to the body by Ward. Left hook.
Yeah.
Really good defense in this later part of the round by Ward here. And the round has ended.
Kovalev was cutting the ring off well, but like the feints of Ward is kind of like frustrating him a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah, the feints are. That was a weird round for me to score. I could see it going to Ward and Kovalev.
I think I'd give it to Kovalev.
I gave it to Kovalev, but barely. I thought Ward had some good body work as well. He had a good counter to the body, and he was doing some decent work on the inside. But I think Kovalev was landing too many jabs when posturing, so I'm gonna go to Kovalev. But that's a weird swing round to me. 1-2 kid in the building. What's up, man? Thanks for coming by.
I actually gave that. I'm gonna give that round to Ward.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because Ward was showing some defense, I gotta admit, man, in that round.
Yeah, he definitely stepped up in the second half. That's what made it tough for me, was he started showing great defense of the jab, but in the first half, in the middle area, he's getting tagged a bit. So I gave it to Kovalev, but I could have that going to Ward just fine. I'm at 16-49.
16-49. Okay. $49, right?
Yeah. 1649.
I see it. Okay.
Are we ready?
Yeah.
3, 2, go. I'm interested to see how the judges scored that one.
I think they already showed it, or wait, maybe I watched. Fun and around it. I think 2 judges gave it to. I'll have to see.
Oh, all of them gave it to Ward. Yeah. Yeah, that was a much better round for Ward. 1-2 kid, let's go.
Did you say they all gave it to Ward?
They all gave that round to Andre Ward, yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess I thought it said Kovalev, but no. Okay, so yes, everyone gave it to Ward.
They have Kovalev winning the fight, but Ward won that round. Let's see this left hook.
Right.
He got counted there. Why did they? Oh, okay. Good defense after that, but he gets caught on the shoulder there.
Yeah, that
all right, so
I'm not sure why they were using that.
Yeah, 5th round begins. Letterman had Kovalev winning that round as well, so it was a swing round for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, nice step jab by Ward, lands on Kovalev's head. They're both fighting on the inside now. Turns into a clinch. Kovalev looking in disapproval at the dirty boxing. The work inside the clinch doesn't seem to like it. a weird jab scuffle that turns to a clinch, gets broken up. Jab to the body, narrowly misses. More clinching
Ward is
by,
good at jumping from them.
Yeah, that was a weird interaction there. Looks like Ward's doing better this round. Nice right hand. Yeah, very good right hand. Ward pushing him back now, trying to make up. Ward landing a nice left hand. Wasn't clean, but landed. Ward boxing a little more effectively this year. Oh, nice left. Good defense by Ward this round. Gets caught a little bit, but wasn't hard. Kovalev tries to go to the body. Ward is moving around right now. Ward tries to counter with a hard right and misses. Ward working his body on the inside right now.
And he's also landing some headshots here and there.
Yeah, good work on the inside there by Andre Ward. Good double jab by Kovalev, but it doesn't land cleanly. Good defense by Ward, avoiding the jabs. Gets caught with the jab as I say that. Good left by Ward. Yeah. Wow. More clinching right now.
Ward landed a subtle jab between that combination that Kovalev tried landing, but Kovalev also followed up after that sequence.
The round has ended. I liked Ward in that round. I thought he was doing much better work on the inside. I thought he showed good defense, so I personally have that 10-9 for Ward.
Yep, me too.
I scored it for Ward.
All right, cool.
Because like at times like Kovalev is starting to kind of like land his combinations right by the skin of his teeth, and like Ward is able to capitalize on there with like a jab and a quick right hand in between them.
Yeah, Ward has a very good understanding of the range at this point in the fight, and he's all of the punches that do land barely land, and he's been dodging a lot and blocking a lot. So I thought that was a Ward round for sure. Is everyone ready?
Time?
I'm at 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm ready.
21 minutes exactly.
21 minutes.
21, yeah.
Okay, I'm good. Whenever you guys are.
Same here.
Yeah. So we're now entering the 6th round of the fight at 21 on the watch together. Are we ready?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Two judges gave it to Ward and one gave it to Kovalev. All judges have it 49-45 in favor of Sergey Kovalev.
The judges were probably looking at the clinch work from Andre in this one.
Yeah, one of them gave it to Kovalev, which is, I'm not against it all the way, but it's surprising, I guess.
Yeah, probably because of the early rounds, jab.
Right now I have it 48-46.
You have 48-46?
Yeah.
Oh, wait, am I counting wrong? They start out clinching and they separate. They're both in the middle of the ring, feinting a little bit. Ward changes levels and he moves out. A good jab to the body by Kovalev. A weird clinch where Kovalev's leg was in the air. Andre Ward working his body on the inside. Kovalev hitting his head. I'm sorry, with his left and right hands. They both scare each other there with a feint. Good right hand by Kovalev, but then they start clinching. Some of this clinching is kind of weird to score. Andre was hitting some sneaky body shots in there. It's kind of weird to see that because the ref was in the way. Kovalev lands a jab halfway, like on the top of his forehead. He lands a jab and he starts working on his body. Kovalev lands a jab and Ward works Kovalev's body with a quick clinch and they separate. Kovalev jabs Ward's body twice. They're both Kovalev's slowly walking him down, but Ward's moving around nicely, so he's not able to cut off the ring effectively. Here it's difficult to tell who's actually in advantage. Kovalev lands a right hand partially, and then Ward jabs Kovalev's body. Kovalev jabs, but Andre Ward catches it. He lands a sloppy jab to Andre Ward, and he moves out of the way after. Clinching again. Andre Ward's not really doing much, neither was Kovalev.
Yeah, Kovalev landed a left hook right there.
Kind of. Ward lands a left to the body, and then now they're clinching, working on the inside right now. Very, very
Yeah,
dirty.
Ward landed a sneaky uppercut in there.
The round's ended. All right, that one was also kind of weird to judge to me.
Yeah, because like most of this like is taking place like in the clinch, there's like a warfare going on and like all these punches like are slipping through holes everywhere or like sometimes hitting the body or the head.
Yeah. It's a little difficult for me to score just because I think Andre Ward did good body work, but it seemed Kovalev was landing on his face with jabs. He landed a nice 1-2 towards the end there. So I have that as swing round, but I have it for Ward.
Scored it for Ward,
Yeah,
just because of the movement.
Kovalev on that one.
Like Ward is actually fluidly starting to move away from the right hand of Kovalev a lot more.
Yeah,
he does seem to be kind of controlling the pace of the fight a little bit more.
Yeah, it was more half and half on the ring generalship there. They kind of exchanged. Kovalev was walking him down at one point, and then it seemed like Kovalev was chasing him. But I thought Ward did good inside work. I could definitely see people giving it to Kovalev because he landed. It felt like he landed more jabs, and he landed a good one too. I liked it a lot.
I had to give it to Kovalev just because he landed the clean shots to the head. I thought, but it could have, again, it's a hard round to score just because the inside work that was being done. Kind of like, I mean, it's hard to tell who's really coming out. Who's getting hurt more on the, when they're fighting on the inside like that.
Yeah, definitely. And then just really quickly to recap before we enter the second half of the fight, what do you guys have on your scorecards at the moment?
I have Kovalev up 58, to 55.
Yeah, I have the same score.
And 20, 30, 9 times 3 equals 27. I have it Kovalev 57 and Ward 10.
56.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, both those scores are good. Yeah, yeah. I'm at 25 flat.
25 flat.
Same.
Are we all on 25?
Yeah.
All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, go. This Max guy in the chat's really hating on the Ward really hard.
Yeah, I hear that.
Yeah.
He's saying Ward's on PEDs and he's a nut puncher and he's a headbutter and he's a thief. I posted our scores in the chat in the halfway mark. We have Kovalev up by either 2. I have him up 3, and then you have him up 1, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. You have it 3-3 with a knockdown for Kovalev, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense. Good defense there in the highlight. In the second jabs.
Ward landing some subtle body shots right there.
Yeah, on the inside, working well. Even if it's a little messy, it's effective at the moment.
Yeah, and I like how he has like the high guard going on in case like Kovalev tries to do those looping hooks.
Yeah, yeah. Kovalev pawing a little right now. Andre Ward rushes him to the body, lands 2.
Yeah, Kovalev was about to land a jab right now, but like he didn't pull back right in time for the body shot by Ward.
Yeah. Good defense there by Kovalev as he escapes. Nice slip. Now they're both in the middle of the ring. Kovalev does a 1-2 and Andre Ward doesn't. Oh, Andre Ward lands a jab on Kovalev.
Mm-hmm.
In the middle of the ring again. Kovalev lands a jab. Andre Ward lands a jab to the body. 2 jabs to the body. Slips Kovalev's jab. Ooh, Ward lands a nice jab. Good 1-2 by Ward. I don't think all of it lands as cleanly though. Good jab by Ward. A lot more effective with the jab.
Snaps inside a little bit.
Yeah. They're fighting on the inside. I like that the ref's letting this happen right now. Both punishing each other to the body. I think Ward got the upper hand a little bit there.
Yeah, he landed to the solar plexus in the middle.
That last shot by Ward, that right hand of the body looked like it.
Yeah. Ward landing his jab's a little easier right now. Looks like his work to the body is paying off. Good jab to the body by Kovalev, and then another jab to the body by Ward. A clinch, he lands the left.
Figure out.
That was kind of dirty.
That was the head.
Yeah, he hit him behind the head. Good job by Kovalev, lands hard. Ward in the Philly shell right now, gets out with the jab. Clean jab. It hurt him. He's shaking his head no, but that's
Oh.
not real. Lands some body shots to Kovalev. Good uppercut by Kovalev. Doesn't land cleanly though. Ward fires back with some hooks. This was a good round. All right, and the round ends.
Not liking the posture on Kovalev right now.
Yeah, I thought Ward had that round narrowly. I thought Kovalev did good work, but I just thought the body work was, and he landed some good jabs in the middle of the round there. Ward did. So I'm going to have to edge that one to Ward.
Yeah, me too.
And what about you, Texan?
Yeah, I gave it to Ward as well, you know. Like, believe it or not, I actually thought that in terms of the jabs, like he actually beat Kovalev legitimately in this round, you know. A lot of people think that the previous rounds were like Kovalev jab rounds, but Ward actually looked dominant with this one, you know what I mean?
Yeah, he found his range and he landed some really nice jabs on Kovalev. Kovalev landed some good jabs towards the end.
Yeah.
But in the main body of the fight, he landed some nice jabs. Okay, so 29-30.
29-30. Let me rewind.
Yeah, are we synced up?
Yeah,
One, I'm ready.
All right, cool. Are you ready, Mike?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. So entering the 8th round now. After this, yeah, all the judges gave it to Ward. One judge has it 67-55, and the other two have it 68-64, all in favor of Kovalev at the moment. Kovalev has still landed more total shots, but Ward has way more body shots in the bank at the moment, just as many as his headshot. So what do you guys think so far, like overall thoughts?
I mean, Ward is starting to come back. You know, he really recovered from that knockdown, and you know the fight was not going his way. But I think that just shows how great of a boxer Andre Ward was to be able to withstand the damage that he took and to adjust his strategy and to kind of figure out that the body shots were the way to go, and to getting close and kind of dig at that body until he slowed him down a bit.
Yeah, definitely. Kovalev looks a little more tired at this moment than he did earlier, but he's still fast, so Ward can't let his
this
guard
is like
down.
one of these. Yeah, this is like one of these fights where a lot of people should actually look at where body shots actually do take precedence, you know, because like you could see the significant decline in Kovalev's mannerisms right here.
Yeah, Kovalev, I mean, and this has been kind of throughout his, when we found out that really the key to beating Kovalev was to go at his body, and it kind of, it really takes a toll on him. If you think about it, I mean, Kovalev hadn't been past, I think it was up until he fought Bernard Hopkins in 2014. Kovalev hadn't even been a full 12 rounds. That was the first fight he ever went the distance.
Yeah, and Ward had gone the distance multiple times already, so in this fight, he was more experienced as a fighter, but as a professional fighter, but he wasn't, he hadn't been at this weight class before, and Kovalev was dominating this. Oh, good jab by Ward right there. Good jab by Kovalev. It's been a pretty competitive round so far. Nothing notable from either person to push them ahead of the other. Kovalev going backwards a little more now. Good stutter jab there, but then Ward lands an uppercut, but it wasn't clean. They're clinched now against the ropes, and the ref's gonna break him up.
Yeah, Ward landed a punch inside there as soon as they broke up.
Yeah. We're done. Left hook. Lands a jab, doesn't land it too. Good body work by Andre Ward. Doesn't land all the way, but it's still effective, clearly. Good work on the inside by both of them. Some dirty boxing there.
Oh yeah, this is a little smothering.
Yeah, it's a very dirty fight at that point. That was kind of weird. I don't really know how to score that, to be honest.
I'm gonna give it to Ward, because like I saw him land some body shots here and there, and then I know he landed some punches after the clinch, but I'll kind of count him because like and then again like he still landed it at the end of the day. I mean like it's protect yourself at all times.
Yeah, and
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Ward as well.
Yeah, I'm not gonna score illegal blows, but I will score. I mean, it was to the body, and it wasn't like the ref hadn't let them fight yet. So yeah, I would give that round to Ward, but that was a swing round in the sense of no one did anything particularly outstanding to put themselves ahead of the other fighter, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was a low volume round, to be honest.
I'm actually surprised. I'd be surprised if the judges give that round to Ward. I mean, just because no one really did much.
Yeah. I wonder how. Okay, so I'm at 33-45.
Okay, 33-45. All right, yeah, I'm there too.
What about you, Texan? Hello?
Yeah, I'm ready. All
right, cool. 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pay attention to see how the judges scored that round. Yeah, they all gave it to Ward.
Yeah, all Ward. Yeah, I'm surprised.
Kovalev's still up. One judge has a 76-75, and the other two have it 77-74. We're now entering the 9th round, so let me change the banner. Coolio. Yeah, Ward landed more there.
Yeah, I have it 76-75 right now.
Uh-huh. Same. They both have 4 rounds, but Kovalev has a knockdown.
Right.
Yeah.
I think I've given 2 out of the 3 weird swing rounds to Ward. 9th round commences. We're now entering the championship round soon. Kovalev looks like he's trying to take a breather right now. They're fighting in the clinch, talking about low blows, and then they commence in the middle of the ring again. Good punches by Kovalev there. I think Andre Ward kind of let his guard down for a second. Gets caught with a jab as well. Ward lands a jab of his own. Hard jab too. Lands a hard jab, misses his right hand. Kovalev lands 2 light jabs. Ooh, Kovalev's fighting well on the inside here.
Yeah.
Got.
Did you see Ward kind of like shift a little bit?
Yeah, I did. Ooh,
Seems like
nice
both.
movement by Kovalev. Wow, that was very good reactions by both of them, to be honest. Good jab to the head by Ward. Right hand doesn't land cleanly, and then Kovalev lands awkward right hand of his own as well. Doesn't land all the way. Good jab by Ward. He wants to clinch now. Kovalev making him fight for it. Kovalev working the body as well. Blocks Ward's body shot on the inside. Ward lands on the inside. Doesn't quite land that left hand as they escape to clinch. Good jab by Kovalev. Just a
He's still
bolo
got
punch
some
and he
range.
misses.
Mm-hmm.
Kovalev jabs the body into the head, and Andre Ward jabs to Kovalev's head. Ward's against the ropes right now. Not that he's hurt, it's just he's punishing Kovalev to the body in the clinch right now. Very messy boxing right now, but kind of an awkward hit there.
Yeah.
I don't know if Kovalev was hurt or just a weird balance. Kovalev feeling that right here, that left hand now, actually. Kovalev landing a good body shot towards the round. If on the inside, Andre Ward gets off balance for a second, the round ends. All right, I paused it. That was that round. I felt like Kovalev had the advantage in the first half, and Ward had the advantage in the second half. I'm gonna give it to Kovalev, but barely. I think Ward had really good body work. But Kovalev landed some good jabs, and he showed defense of his own.
Yeah, I got the same thing. I got 86.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Kovalev because I think that Ward was starting to feel himself a little bit too much. You could tell by like the bolo punches. I don't know if y'all saw it the first time, but like he also tried to do it early in the round. Like as soon as like he stiffened his left hand up, I mean his right hand. But like all of a sudden, like he had to react very quick before he engaged.
Yeah. Strangely felt, not strangely, I get why he feels confident, but I don't really think it was warranted like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like Kovalev was slowing down significantly. He actually turned it up, and then he started showing off. So it was kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Matt, 37-33.
37-33.
No, 37-43. So 4-3.
40. Okay.
And now we're
I got the same thing.
Rounds, entering round 10 right now. These are the rounds that make the fight, you know?
Yep.
Are you ready?
Yep.
I'm done.
Mike?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'm starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Oh, they all getting that to work, damn. Yeah, I could see giving that to Ward. One judge now has it an even fight, and the other two have it 86-84 in favor of Kovalev.
Just scored it a draw.
Yeah, one judge has it even right now, and the other two have it 6-84.
Okay.
Can you guys hear me? Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still here. Ward came in a little aggressive right there.
Hello, hello, hello?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, Ward kind of measuring his distance right there. You can tell Kovalev trying to get some type of measurement himself, but he's already feeling a little more fatigued than early in the fight. Yeah. Kovalev was acting a little aggressive right there.
Starting to reach with his punches a little bit.
Jab by Ward to the body. Little ineffective jab right there by Kovalev. Kovalev jab. That one was effective. Oh man, he's doing that little bolo thing again.
Yeah.
Thought Ward landed that body shot right there. Kovalev and some straight punches. Oh man, there we go again with that bull.
Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello.
Yeah, you're good, man.
Are you guys there? The round ended. I don't think my headphones are bugging out right now.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah, let me text him in the private chat actually.
Okay.
What's up? Hello?
Can you hear us?
Yeah, I can see you talking on the stream, which is weird, but I can't hear. So I'm gonna be right back, but yeah, give me 1 second. Sorry.
Okay, cool.
All right, hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh man, I don't know what's going. I can hear you in the stream, in the video, but not in the StreamYard. So I'm gonna try to, cause my headphones died. So I'm gonna try to connect the other ones back again. Give me 1 second.
All right. What round did you score that for, man?
All right, sorry, I don't know what happened, but
I gave that one to Ward.
Yeah, it's Ward.
you guys
What
give
was
that to
yours?
Ward?
Yeah.
I gave that one to Kovalev just because I thought he landed the harder punches and they both landed similar amounts. I don't know if you could hear me. but there was this one moment where they both exchanged jabs, and Ward was looking at Kovalev, and when he got jabbed, he started looking straight down, and he blinked and he looked back at Kovalev, so he was like out for a second. And I thought after that he had a moment where he started getting tagged, so I thought Kovalev just hurt him a little more.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was
Kind
a
of lost
swing
his
round.
edge right there.
Yeah. Certainly more in favor of Kovalev, but if you're giving that to Ward, I have no argument. The time right now is 42:08.
42:08.
Yeah, we're now in the final 2 rounds of the fight. I have let me see my scorecard right now. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Boom, 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 boom. I have it 96 to
95.
Is that what I have it? Let's see, 9 times 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have it 96 to 93, I think. I'm just trying to count with my head. Sorry. But yeah, I have Kovalev ahead right now.
Yeah, I have it 95, 94.
Yeah, then I would have it 96, 93, because I gave 1 round that you didn't. Okay, cool.
Right.
So, yeah, 42:08. We all ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right, cool. 3, 2, 1, go. All the judges gave that one to Ward, so yeah, I'm in the minority. That's fine. And that was a swing round. Either of them could have had, in my opinion. Kovalev landed 10 power punches to Ward's 7, and then Kovalev threw 25 and Ward threw 12. Oh, wow. Yeah. Great reaction time by Andre Ward. That would have been devastating.
Yeah, that would have been tough to come back.
We entered the 11th round. Kovalev wildly ahead on Letterman card, but that's not the official card, so. Very awkward clinch at the moment. Separated. Neither of them really did much. Ref warns Andre Ward about elbows. Runs a right hand to the body, and they both exchange hooks. I'm talking about low blows, I guess. The ref was warning both of them. Ward lands a nice jab and steps out in time. Lands a weak jab to the body.
Also landed another jab, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't connect all the way, but connected well enough. Ooh, good left hook by Andre Ward.
Ward subtly landed a hook to the body, like to that stomach.
Yeah. Good stabbing jab by Kovalev earlier, but then they clinched. Now they're separated. Kovalev goes for a jab to the body. He avoids the clinch. They both exchange jabs, hard jabs. Kovalev lands it 1-2, nice. A delayed 1-2.
Yeah.
Ward lands a nice jab to Kovalev's chin and avoids Kovalev's flurry. Misses his heavy left hook. That would have been good if he landed. They found the inside for a moment. Ward blocks Kovalev's jab. Both clinching again. Looks like Kovalev's being careful. Oh, gets caught with a good left hook. That was by Andre Ward, by the way.
Yeah.
Good jab by Andre Ward. Jab by Kovalev. They exchange jabs. Kovalev chasing Ward. Maybe Ward was hurt or he's trying to get a better positioning. Not sure. They have a weird clinch, scuffle. Kovalev goes to the floor. He's getting up. Oh, good jab, Andre Ward. Catches Kovalev coming in. Good jab divided by Kovalev to end the round there. All right, what do you guys score?
I'll give it to Ward.
Yeah, I gotta go Ward as well.
Yeah, I agree. I had that round for Ward. I thought he landed clean shots, effective shots, countered Kovalev. He got a couple of good left hooks in there that I really liked. I think he's been trying to land those.
Yeah, it's almost like Kovalev doesn't really notice that, you know what I mean? Like he tries to kind of like move away from it, but then all of a sudden it just catches him right in time.
Yeah. I just thought he had cleaner punches in that fight or in that round. Kovalev had good work, but Andre Ward just had a lot of good work. So yeah, I had to give that round to Ward. Now we're entering the final round of the fight, the 12th round, and my timestamp is 46:07.
46:07.
Okay.
All right.
Are we all synced up?
Yeah.
All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Both fighters looked good that round, to be honest, but yeah, I had to give it to Ward, yeah. Now one judge has it 105, 103 in favor of Ward, and the other two have it 104, 104, even fight. So this 12th round will be pivotal for the judges.
At 104.
Yeah. If I were Kovalev or Ward, I'd want to let it all out in the ring now. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
They have to know it's a close, competitive fight.
I gotta admit though, man, like Ward, he's able to change like to different guards, you know? Like he was in a high guard at first and he was like in a little shoulder roll, and sometimes he would just have a low guard, just like a low guard all of a sudden. And he's giving Kovalev different looks. Gotta admit that.
Yeah, Andre Ward's an excellent boxer. He's a complete boxer as well. Ward lands a good left hand there. They're both exchanging jabs now. Oh, good left hook by Kovalev. Exchanging jabs and to the body and the head. Trying to mix each other up at the moment. Clinch fighting ends up with Andre Ward against the ropes, but not in a bad way. Gets caught with the left hand trying to come in. Ward can get a lot of work on the clinch there. Misses punches. Kovalev counter jabs him. Kovalev doing well on the inside now. Andre Ward is left hook to the body. They're fighting outside of a clinch. Pretty even work right now. None of them really had the advantage there. Right hand gets smothered kind of, but oh, good left hook on the inside by Ward there.
Yeah.
That's like what you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Sorry, go.
Yeah, Ward is real quick with that right hand, like right before they clinch and stuff. Like he lands it like in the nick of time. Oh, left hook to the body by Ward.
Monstrous left hook to the solar plexus of Kovalev. Two of them.
Oh man.
Good left hook by Kovalev to the body, but then Andre Ward gets his own left hook to the head. Kovalev gets his own left hook to the body. Ref warns him of low blows. Both fighting. Andre Ward fighting a little bit on the inside there. Ooh, good left by both. Ward lands a little better. Left kind of lands there by Kovalev. Final 10 seconds of the 12th round. Andre Ward trying to make it a clinch. Kovalev lands a left hook jab, lands in the jab. Ward lands some punches to the body, and the fight ends there. Great fight.
Oh yeah. Man,
How did you guys score that last
Yeah.
fight?
I gave that one to Ward.
John Cable, Peaceman. Yeah, I could have given that one to either, but I'm gonna give that one to Ward, which then puts my scorecard final at let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. Oh, I have it 114, 113 in favor of Kovalev, with a couple of swing rounds that could have been given to either. Let's see how many swing rounds I had. I had 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I gave half and half the swing rounds, so they both got 2 swing rounds. What's you guys' final score?
I have it 114, 113. Ward.
I think I have a 113 for Kovalev, but I'm like doing the math right now.
That means you have it 7-5 for Ward. No, wait. Yeah, you have it 7. You have 114, 113 Ward, I think.
Yeah, let me 20, 30, 40,
and then
70. 3, 4. Yeah, it's like a 114. 114, 113 Ward.
Okay.
It was a close fight, man.
Yeah, it's very
like it
close.
all depends on the criteria of somebody, man.
I mean, honestly, like I feel like that fight should have been a draw. To be honest with you.
So
yeah, I
thought
have it.
I mean,
Sorry, someone was talking?
Oh no, I was just saying that Ward was landing some very clean punches, you know, that a lot of people don't really give him credit for, but Kovalev landed some nice volume of jabs, but they also kind of overlooked the jabs of Ward as well. But it was still a very close fight. I can understand like some people giving it to Kovalev because he was also landing some very nice counter jabs, but the cleaner punches I got to give it to Ward.
why,
You know,
that's why it I feel like it should be a draw because like I mean even with my scorecard here, I'm looking back and I'm thinking I don't know those swing rounds could have gone the other way. So I mean I would feel most comfortable scoring it a draw if I was gonna be honest. I can't say that I feel like either one of the guys won that fight. I mean, it was I mean, if you put everything together, you put the knockdown at the beginning, put down, or you think about Kovalev's aggressiveness and how he was, maintaining his pressure during the first couple of rounds. Then you have Ward coming on in the later rounds. It was even. I mean, it was really hard to say. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with anyone, going for Ward or for Kovalev. I mean, I mean, that's why they had a rematch for this fight, just because
Yeah,
it was that close.
yeah. It was very it was a competitive fight for sure, and I think where a lot of the swing rounds go to is how you judge Kovalev's clean jabs or how you judge Ward's body work on the inside, and it really just depends on what you see or how you rate those kinds of things. So I could certainly see giving it to Ward. I just think there's a greater case for Kovalev, but like I said, could definitely see going. I would not argue for Ward. Just in my opinion, I thought Kovalev won.
Yeah, because the first time when I watched this fight, man, like I actually scored it for Kovalev by a point. Like
Yeah,
the first time that it
I
aired.
thought Kovalev. When I first watched it, I thought Kovalev won it also, and was surprised that I thought it was either going to be a draw or Kovalev would win. But now I see it more for. I guess I'd see it more for Ward, just because if you look at the fight in total, he seemed to he seemed to be in control kind of for longer. And towards the end of the fight, he seemed to, he wasn't tiring out like Kovalev seemed to be. Um, I mean, I can go back and forth on this fight forever. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, certainly. And then
I could watch this on another day and say that that Kovalev won. I mean, so
I guess we'll have to judge it again. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, definitely close fight. I agree with everything you guys said, and I think I'm going to be shutting this down unless you guys have anything else you want to talk about, or if you guys really want to score another fight. But I don't know how many StreamYard hours I have, to be honest. So I don't know if Raider's going to go live later yet, but.
Oh no, it was a great scoring. You know what I mean? This was like my first time actually doing it on air with like everybody else seeing, and like I could understand like how people are working, like with their scorecards as well.
Yeah, I think it's really cool. I like going over scoring with people. I like scoring old matches, but it's especially fun with other people because I can kind of see what they value. And even though we all had pretty close scorecards, there were a couple rounds where we had deviations, right? And you guys ended up with the same scorecard total, but I don't know if you guys had the same round by round, So it's just interesting to see what people notice.
We definitely had some. We definitely didn't have every swing round the same, but we came out to the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Score. So, I mean,
how many swing rounds did you guys have, by the way?
Swing rounds?
I didn't even count. I mean,
yeah, there was a lot of them, but like significantly, swing rounds were like the first round for me at least, and the third and fourth, and then that's when I stopped counting the swing rounds because like all of a sudden, the fight was very that much close,
Yeah. Otherwise, my whole card's gonna be damn swing rounds.
Hey, was that? I wanted to ask. Was that you? Were you on BFTB's channel yesterday debating him?
Yeah. So yeah.
I thought I recognized your voice. I thought you out of all the debates that I've heard over there, I thought you did maybe one. You think you did probably better than anyone else that I've seen debate him. I mean, I know it's not easy to debate a guy like that, but
yeah.
I mean, definitely.
He had a lot of muting and kicking me and screaming, and I asked one question and started cursing me out.
Yeah, he's. I mean, I watch his streams every day. I mean, I find him really just entertaining. I've been watching him for a long time. But yeah, no, you have to when you can't really get that kind of a debate with him where it's going to be
like corporate or anything.
Yeah, it's not. It's you have to know what you're going into with a guy like that. He's intense. He takes the shit real seriously. But I mean, I've been a supporter of his for a while, so I'm definitely not trying to say anything negative about him. I definitely respect his boxing knowledge, but I did want to say that I thought you held your own pretty well against all of the circumstances.
Thanks, man. It's kind of yeah, it was just a weird situation. I'd never seen his content or knew him before. Someone in the group chat was just
Oh,
telling me, yeah, someone just told me he was online, and I was like, oh well, I don't, I mean, no, I'm not really the kind to judge people ahead of time, so I went over there and I kind of tried to see what he was about, and I certainly was in for a surprise, I guess. And he started talking about other things, and like I don't really follow groups like that, or I don't really like speak negatively on other groups.
right,
um
right.
yeah, so he lumped me in with the group real fast, even though I'm
Yeah,
really not. Yeah, he
you,
said, he
you,
started
you
talking
you
about
have to,
AJ. I didn't say AJ a single
yeah,
time.
you have to understand that every single day he gets, he probably gets trolled worse than anybody. I mean, he has like, hundreds of people in there, and every single day there's like there's like 20 people making up multiple accounts, coming in and messaging him and threatening him. And so like he's
Yeah,
automatically like on guard, because he doesn't know, like he thinks that he probably thought that you were one of the trolls that always is like messing with him. So that's why he came up. Like if he thought, if he knew the truth that you really just were coming there to debate and you didn't know, he wouldn't have reacted that way. He's just like he's been trolled so much. And like, that, like there are specific people who are always like DMing
like
him and like
regulars.
threatening him and doing all kinds of stuff. Like, so like, I kind of understand like how he's, on guard the way that he is, because he just gets so much abuse from everyone, just because he's a Wilder supporter. And a lot of UK people from the UK have just like, made their mission to try to get his channel taken down. And so you have to understand, he didn't know like who you were. I mean, I bet you if you guys talked under different circumstances, like it wouldn't have, you guys could have had a definitely, have had a regular conversation about whatever it was you guys were debating.
Yeah, it's cool. I didn't get offended really. I just thought it was funny at the end of the day. And I don't really want to say his name directly because I don't want to seem like I'm just trying to use. I didn't go on there for attention, right? Like I'd never seen him. I didn't really know who
No,
he was.
I hear you. I hear
Yeah,
you.
yeah. So yeah, I went up there. I guess I was prepared in a different, like I wasn't unprepared, but I didn't expect that kind of response. Or I don't know, I thought I'd get a better chance to actually speak to him like that, but it just didn't turn out that way. And I can kind of get it because the two guys before me who went up there just started making random noise and like started playing videos in the background. So I probably didn't come at a great time, but
Yeah, did
yeah,
you see
his
that?
reaction was
So
certainly interesting.
that happens, that happens every single day. There's this one guy who comes on and just like it, just to disrupt him. And he's in the live chat, like just posting like all kinds of like racist stuff. And so it's kind of like he expects that people are coming over there to disrespect him, or I mean, he's just on guard a lot. But like I've been following him for a while. I know him. He's normally like he's actually definitely a much more chill person than you would expect from your interaction with him.
Yeah, Mike, I've seen you. I haven't seen like those channels often, like I said. But I've seen you around before. Do you watch anyone like? Do you watch Red Gloved or Black Horseman or Ring IQ or someone like that? Like I've seen you around. I don't know if it's from my chat or someone's chat.
Um, I think it's, I've been in your chat a couple of times. I'm not familiar with those other with who you just named. I
Uh,
mean, I
how do you
mainly
know my chat then?
I kind of found I think I found yours randomly, kind of. I think it popped up on my feed. I'm always kind of looking for boxing channels where they do like panels and stuff like that. So sometimes
Oh,
it
okay.
popped up on my feed. But you may have seen me. I also every once in a while will go over to True School Sports. You know him?
I've heard the name, but I've never visited his channel.
Yeah, his name is Brendan, I think, and he does the same kind of thing that you do. He has a panel, but mainly I'm mostly over on like Boxing Ego or the other channel that you were at. You had to stay at.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it was a pleasure to have you on, and Texan, it was a pleasure to have you on as
Oh,
well.
yeah, man. It's a great channel, man. Great
Yeah,
stream as well.
Thank you. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and
all
a
right,
great
guys,
chat too. Shout out to Freddie Mars, by the way.
Yeah. Thank you guys for coming. Shout out to Mike from Boston and Texan. You want to plug something or talk about anything really quick?
Can't wait to see you on El Jefe's channel real soon.
Do I have a meeting there or something? Am I taking over again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gonna wait for DSG to come on?
Oh yeah. You've seen that then?
Yeah, the whole saga between you two guys.
All right. Yeah. Cool. Thanks for coming on. Thanks for everyone in the chat. Freddie Mars, Max Zuckerman. I know Lisa Bales was here earlier. Red Glove Militant was here. We have people come here all the time, and I appreciate the support. 1-2 Kid. I gotta squirrel up some more. John Cable stopped by. Sporting Advantage was here. Can you clear? I'm sorry. JFL was here for a minute. Tim W. It's good people, and I'm really glad to have you on. I've seen you in the chat before, so I'm glad you can come on the panel. We could talk boxing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, peace, man. Closing the stream now.
Peace, y'all.